Good evening. Having an issue with my hair today. So I know some of you are like, if you're having that much issue, maybe you should not be doing this video. But you know what? I had to. Um, Number one, I've made a commitment to do a video a day. It's on my list of strategic tasks for both my training, my Map to Success training, and for my paparazzi business, She Snow accessories that I have with my daughter. We're building $1 million paparazzi business. So you know what? We don't have time for that. We got to get this done. So sometimes, even when you have wild hair with something in it, I don't even know what's in it. Um, Sometimes you're going to have those days and you have to get up and you have to do it anyway. And so that's one of my days. This has been a weekend and a half. I have done all my business stuff for my paparazzi. Woohoo! I've been working on stuff for my classroom, some strategies that I've been doing for, of course, that we're all online. And I teach pre-K 4, so that's that can be a challenge, but a very exciting challenge. I do live videos for paparazzi, and then I have a training business with my husband. We do personal and professional development, and so it's nonstop at our house because we also have 3 kids. We have a 10-year-old boy who's in the 5th grade, who is online doing his schoolwork. We have a almost so close 16-year-old boy who is online doing his 10th grade work. And then we have Snow, who I'm doing the business with. She is almost 21 and she does this full time. I mean, she is putting her heart and soul into this, and I am putting my heart and soul into this. And like I said, we are building that $1 million paparazzi business. And you know what? We're going to do it because I've seen it done. And we've built businesses and we've built success. And so I know that we can do it. Crazy hair and all. So the second reason that I had to do it, first, it was a commitment. I committed myself to doing these videos, and it's on my schedule. And so I say, if I tip over my computer, whether I feel like it or not, it's been a crazy week. I woke up with a horrible sinus headache. I got up anyway. I've had 2 nights where I've been up doing homework. Oh, I'm also in a doctoral program. 2 classes this weekend. I have finals that are due. But this is the second reason I had to do this video. With all that said, I've got a lot. We all can say I have a lot on my plate. I have a passion, okay, and I may cry. I've been thinking about what I was going to say today all day, and I've been really excited about getting to this point, and it's 11:31 p.m. at night. But I have a passion for helping people, not in ways that other people do. There are some people that I have amazing mother-in-law and sister-in-law and brother-in-law that do a food ministry, the biggest one in the Pleasant Grove area, and it's incredible what they do, and I love them, but that is not my ministry and that is not my calling. I know other people who preach the gospel across the nation, and that's awesome, but that's not my calling. My passion is to touch lives and help each person become the person that they know God made them to be. And so if that is CEO of your own business, if that is a teacher, if that is someone who's a medical, professional, if that's someone who is a chef, if it's someone who, you know, has their own catering business or their own house cleaning business. It doesn't matter what it is. I have this desire to help them get there. And so, and that's one of the reasons we started the business. It started off as that tool because my amazing daughter, she needed something, especially in this craziness, but there were some reasons why we needed something where she could do it where she's at. She was kind of helping me take care of the house, be my assistant anyway, but this would give her the extra cash she needed. Plus, she's an artist, so she's constantly creating her art, but no money to back it right now. And so, and then she has her dog, who is her baby. And so she supports her dog. But right now we are, and she wants to get out and get her own home and do her own thing. And so we started it to help her, and we still are. I mean, that's why we started it. But then something happened through that, because it's amazing how things happen and they affect you differently. I fell in love with the product. I fell in love with the jewelry because I'm a jewelry person. I'm a bling person. I like bling. I am a person who likes to have fun. I like to have parties. I like to host parties. And I don't get to do it that often because I am so busy with everything. But I make time to squeeze these in because I love them. Every morning I get up excited. Now, I was already getting up excited because of my business, my training business and teaching, and I love teaching online and I love doing all that. But this made it even more. I mean, it's just like I can't wait to get up and see what today brings. What is going to happen in the business? What are we going to make? I mean, what money? Because cha-ching, it's happened. We are selling like crazy, but not even that. Just what is going to happen? What people will I get to meet today that I can change their lives in multiple ways? Because this business can really become a support for anything you want to do. So it can be like, for me, I want it to be that $1 million business that supports me and supports my family. But more than that, and I know people are like, what are you, greedy? You want $1 million? But you have to know my husband and my heart. We actually have a dream of being philanthropists, and we are on a small scale. We give away all the time. And but we want a bigger scale. We want to support people going through school. We want to support people going through training programs. We want to support people doing things that they love to do towards a success that they want in their lives. And my map to success is about going from where you are to where you want to be. And the paparazzi business slogan, that's kind of our slogan for that one. But our paparazzi slogan is going, now I have to think of it. Like I said, it's 11:36 people. I have to think. Okay, so the paparazzi one, everything goes, you know how your phone, I have my phone sitting here and it's plugged in. So when this goes off, that goes off. And so if somebody mentions you in your Facebook, then it pops up. Well, okay, I'm ADHD, so that pops up. You know what? My brain goes there and everything else goes out the window. So, okay, give me a moment to refocus. Okay, so what I was saying and you can laugh at me. This is how I am. And you know what? You take me or you leave me. That's what I am. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. I'm funny. I'm entertaining. If you get nothing out of this, you will get a laugh because I will totally be scrambled, but I have fun. Um, and so anyway, what the slogan is for She Snow Paparazzi is changing lives one one piece of jewelry at a time. Changing lives one piece of jewelry at a time. That's what it is. And so that is what we're doing. We want to change lives. And I know you're thinking, how do you change lives one piece of jewelry at a time? Because we authentically connect with people. It is not just about jewelry. You can buy jewelry from us and we will take it because we have to make a living. Or my husband says we can't do it because it'll cost us money and we don't need anything else to cost us money. But when you are having a conversation with somebody and you're talking about jewelry, that's great. But then when you delve deeper and you start asking questions and you start getting to know that person, because when you have customers, you have to get to know them. You have to say, how's it going today? After a while, things seep out and then you can support them in that. If someone is having a bad day, you don't have to just contact them because you have a piece of jewelry you want them to buy, but you can actually contact them and saying, hey, I know you're having a bad day. What can I do? Or can I buy you a cup of coffee? Right now we can't do that. I do Zooms. Hey, can we Zoom? Can we talk? Because I think you need a friend right now. And so that is the best kind of connection because it no longer becomes just about jewelry, although the jewelry is awesome. It comes about the heart. And I'm going to tell you, just to share a little bit about my life because this comes out of not just the air, because you might look at me or you might think, well, you're married to Dr. Brennan White, you're getting a doctorate, you're a teacher, you have a business. My life hasn't been perfect. I've had things that were horrific happen to me. My life started off pretty bad. I was abused by my father till I was 9 years old. My dad was arrested, and thank God, got me out of the house. My mom and I moved in with my aunt, and that started a whole new journey. But it was hard because I had this brokenness, and I had this self-consciousness and the shame, and I had this. My confidence was low. Very, very low. My mom's confidence was very low. And so we just struggled, through life together. And thank God that right before she passed away, we had 4 years that I got to take care of her. And we really kind of healed a lot of things together, but we also, we had fun together. And I don't remember, my mom was loving. My mom was awesome. And she was my best friend, but I never remember having that much fun with my mom like I did the last 4 years of her life. She and I would cook together, we'd bake together, we'd create parties together, we'd take care of the kids together. It was so much fun, and they lived with us so I could take care of her. But it was just such a bond that I mean, something that will never be taken away from me. So, you go through things in life, and some people will come back and say, well, I'm going through this in life, and you can share your story, Somebody says, I lost my mom. I know how that feels. We had somebody who was a student who had lost somebody very close to them, and I understood how that person felt. We've had, staff members lose family members that were close, and I was able to say, hey, I get it. And they knew I got it because they knew about my mom. Most people know our family. And so they um, knew that I knew exactly what was they were going through, the pain and the sorrow and the heartache. And people who have been abused by fathers, I get that, and I get the shame that comes with it. And so I for years I wasn't myself. I didn't try to be myself. I tried to be somebody else. I tried to hide from people. I wouldn't get very close to people because um, I didn't want them to see the bad parts. I mean, Breton was the closest person I ever got to, and I think that was because he kind of shoved his way in, and thank God he wouldn't let me, get away with not sharing with him. And it was God sent him into my life to be a beacon of hope. And so that's what I want to be in my business. I want to be a beacon of hope. Um, and you know what? I know sometimes it's hard. And, this is a business and we are trying to sell. It is a team building business. So we do want partners. And I would love to have somebody. I would love to have a huge team that would go out, first come in together and live life together, train together. I have training. See, I put the two businesses together. I train, and so train people and then send them out to not just sell their jewelry, but to change lives and to be a support to those who need it. And so, if that is something that you are really interested in, and I know I kind of went all over the place because I'm a little emotional right now, because when I bring up these parts of my life, I'm just, and it's not a painful thing anymore. It's more of a thank God I made it through. I am saved. I am safe. I have a powerful support system. I mean, most people that watch this probably know my husband, know Dr. Brenton White. He is an amazing man who has been, like I said, that beacon of hope, my superhero. And then my children, they are the first people to get on the bandwagon and go, Mom, what do you need? Um, maybe not always housework, but either am I, just like their mama, that they will do. They're just there to help me in any way I need. And, even sometimes when they don't want to do the housework and they know Mama needs that help, because you will need that support. And even whether you do the team business with us and you're a team member or not, you're going to always need support. So don't ever hide away. Don't do what I did, because what it does is it leaves you feeling abandoned and alone. Come together with a team. I have a blog from My Map to Success that actually talks about a mastermind group where once a month you get together with a group of people. Mine would specifically be women because I'm a woman, that would do life with you. And basically, they're successful people in the areas where you want to be successful. So I would probably have entrepreneurs. I'd probably have moms. I'd probably have teachers and educators. I would probably have trainers of some sort, but they would come on and they would be my mastermind group. And they would once a month, they are going to do life. I'm going to say, this is what I want. These are my goals. This is what's going on. And then the next month, we're going to talk about those goals. We're going to talk about what I'm doing and how I did on my goals. And then if I'm not doing so well on my goals, we're gonna be really strategizing and collaborating on how I can fix that. And these are successful women. So they're people who, and I have my list, the people I admire, the people that are where I want to be. I'm not where they're at. They're where I want to be. And so, just even if, we can't get together because some of these people are not in my area. Some of the people, well, right now, nobody can get together, right? So unless they're related to me or very close to me, I can't. So I will actually be Zooming with them. And I'm a huge person who loves Zoom. I do all kinds of Zoom meetings and I have long before this time, actually, for the last year and a half. I've done Zooms with my business, My Map to Success. Now I'm doing Zoom parties and Zoom team building meetings with Paparazzi, the She Snow accessories. So, that's one way you can do it. You can do it over the phone. You can do it. I mean, I like the personal touch where you get to actually see the person because I'm not a phone person. I like to see people's facial features and what their expressions. I'm a communicator. I like to see it all. Maybe their hands. I talk with my hands, so maybe seeing their hands. But that's so important to have that. You don't have to call it a mastermind group. I call it that because I think it sounds cool. But you can have it something else. But every successful person in business has some kind of mastermind group. Even Brenton, who is an educator, has a superintendent's mastermind group who are from all over the country. He actually flew out to, I think the people are based in Arizona. Yeah, a really beautiful resort too. I didn't get to go, but he got to fly out, and he just has learned so much. And this guy that is ahead of this mastermind group keeps calling him and saying, how are you doing? What's going on in this? And just talking him through some things. And like when COVID-19 got bad and we had to close down the schools and stuff, and he called Brenton, how you doing? Those are the kinds of people that you need in your life, not the ones that are like, hey, that's not going to work. If somebody ever tells me you'll never make money in direct sales, I don't spend much time with them. Okay. If I have to, if it's a family member, then I do minimally. Okay. The reason why, and I know you say, well, you need to take wisdom from people. I understand that. Wisdom is one thing. Just plain out saying something's not going to work is totally different. Direct sales does work. Okay. Research shows that it works. I have many friends who are make six figures, some who are going up and trying to reach seven figures, who are in direct sales. So I know it works, and I know if they can do it, I can do it. Okay, there is no reason. If one person is successful in that business, there's no reason somebody else can't be. And so the problem with people who aren't successful in a direct sales is, unfortunately, they don't do the things that they need to do. It's not quick, get rich quick. That's not the point of direct sales. Direct sales is you get to build your own business. You get to set your own hours. You get to be your own boss. You get to work when you want to work. And if you don't want to work, you don't work. but you still have to do the work in order to get the profit. And so I think that's the misconception about direct sales. And so I feel like those components of it, the heart, you have to have a heart for people if you're going to be in direct sales. And if you're going to be on my team, you have to have a heart for people. I don't want somebody who is just in it for the money and who doesn't care about the people. You have to understand that there are certain things that you have to do, but there are certain benefits to direct sales. I have a formula that I have for my team members. Snow does this, I do this. And because we do this, we have basically started and just taken off. Now I've done other, because some people say, well, you've done other direct sales, but you failed. I didn't fail, you know. I just figured out how not to do direct sales. I've been researching for a long time. And also, number two, I had to find the right fit. See, some companies or some businesses, they don't fit at all. Okay, there are some, you know, paparazzi. When I put on paparazzi, it fits like a glove, because my jewelry fits like that. When I put on other, there was another one, and it fit, but it not right. It was too tight, or something was wrong. There were other ones that wasn't even close to fitting. And so you have to find the one that you're passionate about, and that you can sustain. Okay, I can sustain, number one, jewelry all day long because I get to wear it. Number two, I love my team. My team is awesome. Not just my sponsor, not just the person above me, but my team. I have the most amazing team I have ever had. I have one that is supportive. I have one that is going places. I have one that is on a mission, and but not just for themselves. They want to bring everybody up. And if you're not on that going up, they're like, that's fine, but you're not on our team. The team is close knit. The team is working it, and does that mean that you just work the business all day long and never get a break? No, number one, it's fun when you work it. Number two, it's your hours. So some days I might take a day off because I have a family event. Some days I do an all-day thing that maybe is from 8 to whatever. Some days I just do a little, but I have a formula, and those things that are on my sheet that I have to do every day, I make sure I do those, and then whatever extra is good for me. If I don't do that extra, oh well. But if I do this, then I'm okay. And you know what? Some days it takes me minutes to do it because I'm inspired. I am ready. I am passionate about what I do. So if you want that kind of passion, if you want that kind of team, and that doesn't care if you have messed up hair, we're all going to have it some days. We're moms, we're wives, we're business women. We're making a difference, and some days our hair won't cooperate. So I couldn't find the bobby pins to put my head back up. So anyway, I love y'all, and I want you to succeed in whatever you want to succeed in. And so if that means that you want a business like this and you just want it to make money, fine, then come aboard. If you want a business like this and you want to make money so you can travel the world, or you want to start like Snow wants to start an art museum. Um, Snow wants to support her art. Fine, come aboard. Because anything you want to do, maybe you want to work your way through medical school, then we can show you how to build your business and become the person that you have always dreamed of. So, this is my time to say goodbye, but I will be back. Think about it. And if you have any questions, please put your comments down below. Love y'all.